Hey guys, this is Frozen 2 Fanboy 2004 here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the sequel to the so-called Halloween classic. Well, that one, yeah. And this movie I'm talking about is Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus 2 is directed by Anne Fletcher and tells a story taking place like decades after the first film ended. Like no one has lit the black candle in like 29 like nearly 30 years. And like according to plot synopsis, it's 29 years. But I don't know if they even mentioned in the film. But um, yeah. So like about a group of the teenage girls like find this the Sanderson house, which is now a store, and like owned by this guy who wants to figure out how to light the black flame candle. So and so like the friends like the black flame candle, and then the Sanderson sisters come back, and they terrorize it down once again, and they well, must be stopped. Yeah. Now, as for my thoughts in the first Hocus Pocus movie, it's okay. It was just alright. Like, it's not really my cup of tea, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it for what it is. It's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's not my thing. Yeah, and yeah. So, Hocus Pocus 2. Honestly, didn't need a sequel. Like, I didn't really ask for a Hocus Pocus sequel. I thought it was really unnecessary, and not I was not impressed with the trailers. If you remember my trailer reaction, and yeah. So after seeing Hocus Pocus for myself, I gotta say, uh, yeah, I'm sorry, but this is going to be a rant on Hocus Pocus 2. I'm sorry, I did not like this film at all. In fact, I'll go as far as saying I hated it. And man, I did not expect to hate this movie, but yeah, like this actually kind of made me appreciate the first a little more now. But it's still like I'm still keeping the same rating as I rated my Letterboxd review. Which, by the way, I was gonna review the first one, but honestly, I just didn't really fancy doing it because I got other stuff to do, and I didn't really have time. So yeah, now let's talk about the problems with this movie and what. First, let's get out with the good stuff out of the way. Yeah, let's get out with the first. So, the first 10 minutes is awesome. Like I really dug it. Like basically, the first 10 minutes is the Sanderson sisters in their kiddie in their like when they were kids, and basically tells the origin story of how they became like how they became witches. And so like Sanderson wanted to marry like I forgot the name of that guy, but Sanderson wanted to marry this person, but then she declined. So she and her sisters were kicked out of the village. I forgot the name, and then yeah, that's how they became witches. So yeah, I really dug the first like 10 minutes. It feels a lot more mature than the actual movie. It feels like that part like absolutely goes really hard. It takes itself. It's actually very serious. Like it takes the first 10 minutes. It takes itself very seriously. It's actually pretty mature, and honestly, that should have been a movie. Yeah, the entire movie should have been about them in their youth, and how they became witches. And yeah, that should have been the main movie. And another thing I like is that I mean, there's one pretty decent musical number that I kind of enjoyed. It's in the middle, but I forgot the name. But it's in the scene when they were having this Halloween festival. Yeah, Halloween costume party and stuff. Okay, that's all for my positives. Now let's get to my freaking negatives. Yeah. First of all, the story is literally the same thing as the first film. It's just the same story. Like there is this movie that does nothing new. The only reason that they made this film is just to appeal to the modern audiences. Yeah, if you're a fan of the first film, honestly, I mean, I don't know if people like this or not, but I know many people are liking this film. I don't know if anyone not liking the film. Well, a few do. Like I'm sure, like some people, I know that some people, I mean, have the same reactions to both films. If you like the first Hocus Pocus, then you don't like this one. But I mean, then you like this one. But if you don't like the first Hocus Pocus, then you don't like this one. Like this movie could have been. I could have had the same opinion. This is the first film, but yeah, it was worse. It's garbage. Like, yeah, the plot is just a rehash. Like, this movie does nothing new except like just modern BS and stuff. Yeah, just so much of modern things. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why like they're telling the story again. And yeah, this is another generic modern like legacy sequel. It literally follows the same formula as the legacy sequel. You know, oh like, well, it wasn't really. I was gonna say it was meta, but actually, it's not really meta. It's not really that much meta. But seriously, yeah, what else? Yeah, story being a rehash of the first film, and oh yeah, the characters are just so annoying. In fact, this whole movie is annoying. Like seriously, it's not with the human characters. Like people say that they were the standouts of the film. Like they were the best parts. I wanted to like them since I really like female characters, but I'm sorry, I did not like these characters. They're either annoying, stupid, or forgettable. Like seriously, there's supposed to be a third girl, like, but then like a lot of the time you only see like, sorry man, like a lot of time you only see two girls in there, even though there's supposed to be a third one. Yeah, you probably forget about her because like she got grounded for that. I don't know, like I didn't care, like what I can't even sit there and remember why she got why the third friend got grounded. Yeah, but yeah, just like the first film, these characters only unleash lit the black candle and unleash the wishes because of their stupidity. Yeah, seriously, like that kind of cliche. It's just getting old now, people. It's old, okay, and wait, say it. Oh yeah, now let's talk about the Sanderson sisters, and oh my freaking goodness, I hate those guys. They're probably the worst thing about the film. Like honestly, I never liked Winifred to begin with. I thought Winifred is probably the most overrated villain. Like in the first film, she was really annoying, and she really annoyed me. And I just couldn't stand her. She's literally the Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix of Disney. Yeah, she's the Dolores Umbridge of Disney, and yeah, she's so freaking annoying. And what else? And also the other two sisters, but the other two sisters, yeah, I mean, they like in this film, they were worse. Like the other two sisters, Sarah and Mary, I think. Like in the first film, I thought Sarah was forgettable, and Mary was just probably the only good member of the sisters. But in this one, Winifred actually turned out to be like the most tolerable of the witches because oh my god, the other two witches are just, oh my god, I hate them so much. Like seriously, that scene in the story, like the scene with them in the story, that's probably the worst scene in the film. Like, yeah, it's just stupid. Like for example, like before the story scene, like the teens literally lied to them saying that, oh, we're not teenagers, we're 40 years old. Yeah, I realize it's so obvious that they're lying, and these witches literally believe them. Like, are you serious? Like, bro, if I was a witch, I would literally like I would know that they're lying. I mean, and then this kid like tells them, "Oh, you can find a magic potion in a store, in a freaking grocery store." Like, so dumb. Like, yeah, and then of course the witch finds out that that the girl is lied, and yeah, like seriously, like it took that long. Like, yeah, these witches they're just stupid. They're so stupid. Like, oh, and then one of the witches literally just has this technology thingy, like instead of a broom, like yeah, she started this thing that makes her fly. Like technical, like seriously, like why, like that's pretty much my main problem. Yeah, let's talk about my main problem with the movie is that the fact that it tries to be so cool and hip with the young crowd. Seriously, this is why kids movies fail nowadays. This is seriously why kids movies fail, because of their attempt to be so cool and hip with the young crowd, and it's just so annoying. I just can't stand it. Like kids movies just need to stop doing trying to be so cool and have the young crowd. Just tell a good story, send a good message. That's it. It's that simple, and also entertain without trying to be so goofy and so wacky. And yeah, I mean, there's no need for you. Like, what's the point of being so cool and hip? And yeah, oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention, yeah, the main kid in the film literally has powers. Yeah, no joke. Like, she started out as a regular teenager, but then she becomes this witch, like, cause Oh, the chosen, because that's the chosen one cliche. Yeah, that's pretty much like, that's pretty much like one part that makes this a generic legacy sequel is that, a new character is the chosen one, and then yeah, and maybe in Hocus Pocus 3, which I hope doesn't exist. She's probably gonna be like the new Sanderson sister, like, that stuff like that. First of all, how did she get chosen by the book? Seriously, yeah, because like she looked at it in the beginning, like within the first 20 minutes, she looked at it, and then suddenly she like the book chooses her for what reason? What reason is there for her to be a chosen? What reason is there for her to have the powers of the witches? And it's just stupid. Ugh. And then also, the Sandershans literally redeem themselves in the end. Yeah, yeah, literally the Disney redemption, like villain redemption cliche. Like, I think Disney's trying to do that because like yeah, because literally like, remember Disney's twist villains before? Yeah, to be honest, I kind of, yeah, even though I defend Hans no, no, not Hans. I defend like Callahan, Bellwether, and all the Disney twist except for Hans. Yeah, I think Disney kind of went too far with the twist villains with the freaking Nutcracker, the Four Realms. Yeah, when yeah, they went too far with the twist villain in that film. But now they're doing villain redemption arcs. Yeah, like Forster redemption arcs, and like I mean, at least Namari, like there's a reason why Namari turned good in Ren Last Dragon. Like she redeemed herself, but the witches redeeming herself is so unnecessary. Like seriously, I didn't think they had to do that. I mean, they're still gonna be annoying either way anyway. So, and there's a scene at the end where like it tries so hard to be emotional, but it doesn't hit me. It's just, I think that the emotional moment was just so forced. Yeah, so yeah, really forced. So overall, Hocus Pocus 2 is a terrible sequel. It's very annoying. It's just by the number story. That's just the same as the first film, and yeah, and I really I don't know what people like about this film. I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, this should have been a prequel instead of a sequel. Yeah, the first 10 minutes should have been the actual Hocus, the actual movie, not the legacy sequel with the generic story. It's just, yeah. With that said, my best recommendation is to probably skip this. Maybe watch the first 10 minutes and then just not watch the rest of the film. With that said, I'm gonna give Hocus Pocus 2 a 3 out of 10. Yeah, not one of my worst movies of the year, but it kind of comes close. It's kind of a dishonorable mention, yeah. So yeah, what's your opinion on Hocus Pocus 2? Would you agree with me that it sucked, or do you actually think this movie is actually pretty good? Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed that Disenchanted will be way better than this film. Yeah, Disenchanted will be the way better legacy sequel than this. Yeah, it's probably gonna be this movie done right. So yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my rant on the Trolls movies. So yeah, bye guys.